God, 500 kilometers complete, and look at where we are. It's a beautiful view, and what we're going to talk about today are these two bikes which you can see here. This is Royal Enfield's Meteor 350 and this is Thunderbird 500. So Thunderbird was launched somewhere in 2002 and then followed by the facelift version, which you can see here. This is a Thunderbird 500. This is a facelift version which was launched in 2012, and then came the Thunderbird X models, and this is Meteor, which is replacing the Thunderbird X models. This is Meteor 350, and we're going to talk about this bike because I have just completed 500 kilometers on this, and I'm just going to talk about a few good things and the bad things which I observed during the ride for this bike. So this is Fireball variant. Now the other variants, Stellar and all those more, or the three variants which are there, the basic reasons to choose Fireball was because I wanted black. If you like chrome, you can go for the Stellar. If you don't like chrome, if you like black, like how you this is everything, handlebars, the mirrors, everything you'll get in black. If you love black, then you can go for the Fireball variant. Now talking about the customization that I have done, the accessories that I have used on this Fireball variant, the first thing is this windshield. Then I put a backrest. If you can see it, it's right here. The next thing is this guard. This is one of the options of the guard that I've chosen from Royal Enfield. I also got my name printed on this. It says custom built for Ayan Shishesh, and I've got this footrest, wide footrest. Actually, I've told them to install it here as well, but it doesn't work because if you put the wide footrest, it doesn't come on top. That's the reason Royal Enfield have not installed it here. Rather, they have just given me in the front, but that's quite good enough. The next thing is about the seat. This is a low seat. This is not the stock seat which comes with it. This is a seat option which is provided by Royal Enfield, a low seat. It has a low height and it is really comfortable. And then there is a touring seat available, but I don't think so it comes in the Fireball variant. You can get it in the Stellar variant maybe. So let me tell you what I observed in this bike. The first thing is, if you can see these switches, these two tiny switches which look good. There's one here, there's one here for the start and engine kill. So these are pretty good, but the problem is, if you let me show you. So see, this is how I'm going to hold. These are my medium sized gloves. You can imagine the size of my hand. So if you want to use this, you have to move your finger in this direction, which is not a natural movement for your finger. Your fingers can easily move in this direction, not this. So that creates a little bit of issues. I guess you have to get used to this to use this. So that is one concern. The second thing is about this navigation tripper which you have. So if you kill your engine, then it switches off, and then you want to start your ride again, it's not going to join back to the same route. So what you need to do is you need to tap the helmet icon on your phone to sync it back. So that's an easy step to do, but that you need to pull your mobile out and do that every time you kill the switch. So that's one of the concern that I had. Apart from these two things, I did not have any other concern on the bike. The good things about the bike is again the same, the navigation tool. That's really good to use, comfortable to use. And if you're used to using the navigations by looking at the map where you can see yourself moving, then you might find this little different to use. Rather, if you have been used to riding the bike with listening to the navigation, that is turn by turn listening, if that is what you have been used to, then this is going to be awesome. This really works. I have used this in Kolhapur city as well as I use this on the highways, and that has not given me any trouble. That has really helped me navigate very easily through any roads. So that turn by turn navigation is one of the best thing. The next best thing is these wide footrest. These are the custom footrest which I have installed from Royal Enfield. So I highly recommend use this because these give a super comfort. You can land your feet on it and it's almost like you're standing on the ground. So it gives that comfort, and especially if you're cruising on a highway, then definitely go for this. You can just relax. First of all, the bike is super comfortable, the posture is really good, and this adds to it. So that's all. So we're moving and we are going to be on the road again. We're heading to Goa. It's around 140 kilometers from here. By the way, these are the gloves from Royal Enfield. These are the Rambler V2. Pretty decent gloves. If you're using Pro Rider or something, then you can definitely switch to this one as your first upgrade. If you're using better than this, stick to those guys. morning. Today we are going to this place called as Padthare. And we have reached Padthare. This is the place for our breakfast today. Oh man, we just finished our breakfast at Padthare Misal, and I tell you it is so good, man. It is definitely recommended. If you want to have misal in Kolhapur, do visit Padthare. So after we are done with the misal, now Mr. Samarth is taking us to one place where they get good teas. So the best tea is served in Kolhapur at this place. So we're going to take that. We're going to see how that is, and from there we're going to move on to Goa. Hey guys, after the Padthare's breakfast, we have come to this place, very interesting stall called as Sai Raj Tea Stall. Now here you get tea which is, they claim that past 25 years they are maintaining the same taste, and this particular stall you see here, this is here from past 25 years. Sai Raj Tea Stall. If you all are coming to Kolhapur, do have some tea here. It's awesome, man. Gokre Bandhu Tea Stall.